Hey everyone, Creeper here, and today we're talking about Dream because Dream has been in a little bit of drama with someone known as JonTron. And let me just say, I personally think that JonTron could be a bit of a jerk on Twitter, but honestly, he does make pretty good content on YouTube. So I just wanted to say that. I don't know why. And you might be wondering, hey, why are you just trying to jump on the trend? Well, personally, I am actually friended one of the people involved, Harley TBS, on Discord. That's the only reason why. So basically, it all started with this post here, talking about how they dislike JonTron because he's criticized Dream, stuff like that. Not too unrealistic when it comes to Dream stands. But then Dream responded. So here, Dream was basically talking about how this person is bad news and how they once were in a documentary with him and how he then proceeded to pretend to be him on Discord and send people inappropriate stuff such as sexual stuff and the N-word. So, yeah. Pretty big claims. Then JonTron responds talking about how Dream is just trying to discredit JonTron. So, basically what happened is that JonTron knew someone IRL who was much younger, and then they went over to their house and they asked about YouTube, and then he basically is like, I don't have my laptop, so I'll sign into Discord on that computer. He didn't log out, and that person decided to send some inappropriate stuff to other people, because why not? Harley even said how he didn't think that JonTron sent it himself, and he thinks it was the different person that JonTron said that it was.
Just wanted to hop on and speak about the John Swan thing because I think I have a few things to explain in that situation. But back when I first met John, before I knew him, I received some messages from his account, which included a account that was called Dream, right? And I messaged the account called Dream, and it sent me the N-word along with other things, right? So not knowing John, I sent that to Dream, and since then, I believe that I was partially responsible for the fact that Dream now believes that John did all these things, because when I spoke to John and John clarified, I didn't believe him because it seemed like he was using an excuse, but I don't believe that John is responsible for anything, okay? I believe that obviously it was probably someone else, seeing how the words were written now and knowing John a lot better. So I don't hold John responsible, but I do hold myself partially responsible for what Dream believes now. However, I do believe the way that Dream has represented it, including cutting a lot of context and trying to turn it into John being unfollowed sort of thing, I feel like that's kind of scummy.
So at this point, you'd probably think, well, Dream made a mistake so that Dream would apologize, right? Right? Of course not, it's Dream. The worst part about this is how Dream is basically making the excuse, well, it was on a small social media account, so it doesn't matter. Well, if you lie about someone, it doesn't matter where, you still did it. Not to mention, Dream, you have like 18 million subs, and he has like 200K. Like, no, you need to apologize. Now we see that the DMs from JonTron and Dream. So basically, we already went over this, how he went to someone's houses. He didn't have a laptop, so he logged on Discord on there. He forgot to log out, and they decided to play a stupid joke. There we go. So he explained that to Dream a while ago, over a year now, and Dream still didn't believe it, which he's allowed to, but that doesn't mean you get to slander a man. JonTron calls out Dream, talked about how it doesn't matter where you posted it, Dream. You still said it. You still said it. So Dream tries to talk about how, well, how did you know we were talking about Discord when I never mentioned it? Even though it's really simple, like really logical. People just use Discord to communicate, so a lot of the time people automatically assume that it's Discord. And of course, JonTron does that too. To be fair to Dream, it is fine to be sus of stuff like this. But the thing is, you basically said it to your fans, like it was no doubt, and that you knew that he did it. So, just right there, honestly, it kind of shows your true character that you're willing to lie just to get, some simp points. Then Dream says how he's done with it, which honestly, I find it kind of funny how Dream started this and he's the first one to walk away. It's like, Dream, it's so obvious you lost, man. Just like doing that shows that you lost the whole situation. Here, we could totally see that JonTron, in fact, does usually use Discord instead of Twitter, like normal people. Who actually uses Twitter as their primary source of talking? Everyone uses Discord. Like, if you say you use Twitter, you're a liar. Here again, he, of course, uses Discord. And, of course, the whole claim that, JonTron was gloating about being in a documentary with Dream doesn't quite make sense. Like, That doesn't sound like something John Swan would do. Not to mention that the call was in December, so why would he be bragging about the whole thing in February? That doesn't make sense. Why would you brag about something like 2 months later? Of course, Dream does not show any of the people actually, he says that were messaged by the fake Dream. It's really funny how Dream's like, oh, you should have just brought this to DMs. Dream, you brought it out to public first. You're the one that was first to post about it. Literally, it's your fault. So Harley's going to be making a video about this whole situation, so I recommend you go subscribe to him, Harley TBS on YouTube. He just hit 11K, so good for him, and he makes pretty good content. Of course, Bo Blacks made a video about it because it happened on Twitter, and it was Harley's first time of ever being featured on a Bo Blacks video, so that was pretty cool. And also, fun fact, Bo Blacks follows me on Storyfire. True story. Yeah, so that's really it for now. Hopefully I don't have to make a part 2. I might, I don't know. But hey, Harley, go subscribe to him because, you making a video on the whole situation from his point of view. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are on the road to 1K, and if you want to join my Discord server, you can. I also have a subreddit, r/creepergulag. I forget to plug that a lot. But we are, in fact, having a Q&A. So if you want to ask questions in the comments down below, you can, or you could join my Discord server to ask questions. We also accept fan art in my Discord server. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Creeper out.
Socialism is when the government does stuff. And it's more socialism the more stuff it does. And if it does a real lot of stuff, it's communism.